Please welcome Tim Barnes.
Hello, honored to be here. Hello, congregation. Can I get a check, please? Thank you, thank you. My fellow foodies, I speak to you now as a former indoor kid. You know, the type who all the mean kids in the neighborhood would jokingly call Boo Radley from To Kill a Mockingbird. Apparently, there's a very literate group of mean kids in my neighborhood. I speak to you now also because I can often see in the eyes of those who prefer eating in my same pain. They probably want people to believe that eating in means you're cooking, but we all know the truth. If it ain't DiGiorno, it's delivery. So let's make like a butter knife and cut the noise and get to the heart of this moment, because it took me years to enjoy the outdoors. I was never into sports unless shrugging counts, and I really don't care for small talk, despite people often enjoying small talking at me. But the point is, I wake up every day and I try, and that's what I'm here to convince the indoor adults of this world to do. Look, I know logically people who prefer eating in probably even aren't in this theater. They're likely watching it on YouTube tomorrow with their favorite TV dinner. So tell me, dear home eater, did you microwave it all the way? Or is that brownie just a little too cold in the center? I want our friends across the aisle to consider this speech as an intervention of sorts. I'm just checking in, the same way Grubhub texts ask how you liked your order the next day, as if it were a booty call. Unsure of how well he did in bed the previous night. Did you really enjoy the rolls? There's really no way of knowing, but I do know how you feel, brothers and sisters. We all know how you feel. Because during the global pandemic, eating in was all we knew. We even baked our own bread for some damn reason. But don't you see that we're free now? Can't you smell what the Hard Rock Cafe is cooking? Can't you feel you are no longer shackled to the air fryer or Postmates? I mean, think about that term itself, Postmates. That means you're alone, my friend. Eating in is a slippery slope towards eating by yourself. Sure, Netflix and chill is cool 1 or 2 times, but once you do it 1 or 2 times more, that chill starts to get as cold as the center of that brownie you're biting into right now. Go ahead and put that back into the microwave, Charles. You've got time. Better yet, like homemade bread in the oven, why don't you just rise up? Can I get a check, please? Call up a friend. Can I get a check, please? And go out to a place with little candles and little dishes and little hors d'oeuvres that cost a little more than you thought. Can I get a doggy bag? I mean, a check, please. You see, dining out is one of the greatest things we do as a species. You go in, and what's the first thing you see? A host waiting to learn your name and jot it down. You know why? Because you matter. Even on a financial level, dining out saves you more money than the same food that you'd pay for on an app. A cookie on DoorDash, it costs you $20. Do you know how many cookies that money would have got you if you just entered a Costco? And the person bobbing and weaving through heavy rain and traffic to bring that measly little cookie to you is risking his whole life. Tell you one thing, that better be a damn good cookie. Did you know that in 2024, the New Yorker saw a 58% rise in fees for food delivery, which honestly must have gotten pretty complicated once landlords realized their tenants were delivering food to them to afford a similar increase in the rent. And we can all see the writing on the wall here, don't we? Humans won't be delivering food for long. No. Optimus Prime will. And speaking of Prime, this year an Amazon delivery drone took a wrong turn and crashed into an apartment building. Or as it'll soon be described in the trailer for an Amazon Prime original, Harold felt alone in the world until a beautiful drone carrying a frozen steaks crashed in his life. Talk about a meet cute. Now, is dining out practical, logical, or necessary? No, but that just reveals a deeper truth, that dining out is an art. Going to a restaurant is an experimental, immersive, and yes, even political act. What, do you think civil rights leaders got spit on in racist diners just for us to watch a little bike emoji bring us our churro from 5 miles away? No! People fought for the dining experience. They fought for endless breadsticks. They marched for refills on hot cocoa at your local Denny's. They toiled for confusing debates over who and how they're going to split the bill, because those debates are what sustain a functional democracy. What is the Constitution itself if not a split bill, divided equally amongst us? We had to fight for that too. Restaurants are where deals get made, where hearts get broken, and where people yell "Opa" in celebration of a broken dish. But at home, that's your dish, my friend. And you're the one who has to clean it up. When Jesus wanted his last supper, where did he go? To his living room? Did that man even have a living room? No, he clearly made a reservation for 13 at least a day in advance. You see, restaurants are a stage. Sure, they're racist. They're racist as hell. I'm a black man married to an Indian woman. When we go out to eat, servers assume there's going to be a hole in the part of the receipt that says tip. But where else will we be able to prove them wrong? That ain't remote work. Restaurants are a place to see and be seen. And I hate to break it to you, but life didn't happen in the womb. No, it happens in the lunchroom. There's a brave, bright world out there. Why don't you join it? Because make no mistake, there is no blackened America or milquetoast America, no spork, spoon, or knife of America. America isn't one large or small plate. We are all, and have always been, the United Plates of America. I rest my case. Thank you very much.